What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Streetcar Shenanigans YouTube channel, and today we're starting the lightning. I'm going to take 2 minutes to give you the quick journey on what we've done so far, and we're about to check cranking timing to see if the distributor is installed accurately. But let's go over some of the basics since this is our first time really using the Holley HP. So far, Dan's got the Holley HP all set up. We had to update the firmware, which we had to figure out how to do that.
Update ECU too.
We used our favorite method of learning today, which is guess, check, and Google. GCG. Guess, check, and Google. When the first two don't work, then you resort to the last G, which is Google. We got everything updated. Our Dan's tuning hub is working fantastically. But there's a USB port here where the ashtray used to go. And that's plugged into the Holley ECU, and the other side is for the quick forward trans controller. So this goes into the computer, and it's working great. Everything's working here. Dan, shift the gears real quick. Let's show them what we're working with. Bingo! I know that seems like a small win, but it's a pretty good one. How about you hit that overdrive off? What happens? Oh! And where was that overdrive off button located? In the factory location. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, enough about that. We're gonna check the cranking timing, make sure that that's okay. I'm gonna give tone the camera while we check it. We'll adjust accordingly. Then we're going to get some fluids. Once we get some fluids in it needs oil, needs antifreeze, and we need a belt. And then we'll be ready to try to fire this baby off. All right, I got power.
Ready to go?
Cranker. Alright, we are at 8 degrees of timing. So I'm just going to adjust to make sure it's at 10. The Holley's calling for 10 degrees of cranking timing, which means that when I set the distributor with the LED light using the procedure as follows, it's just a hair off.
She sounds good though.
It does sound happy cranking. Dan, do it again. That is 10. And we'll check it once again once it's running. But we just want to make sure that everything is going to at least try to do what we want it to do. Okay. Nice. So now we have to go get oil. We're going to put oil in it. Coolant, more importantly oil though. It's only got about 3 quarts in it. It was enough to prime the oiling system when we put it together and set the lifters. But I know it's not really enough to actually run the engine. So we're going to drain what's in there out because that was just chilling around. We're going to crank it with no injector or coil harness plugged in, which is kind of what we just did. And just to make sure that there's oil pumping through the whole thing again. And we'll be back in 2 minutes firing this bitch up on open headers. All right, we're back. We're doing the essentials right now. We got top shelf quality antifreeze, Walmart brand for now. Then we have some oil, which is Ford Motorsport heavy duty diesel stuff. We're kind of like Rotella T5. Synthetic blends, it's like a T, yeah, T5. We have just that. That's what we're gonna put in it for now. Timing set, we're filled with coolant. We don't have a belt, so we gotta work on that situation. But if it just cranks and fires, then we're pretty much good. We'll figure out the belt situation and get moving on that. Because we got a lot of work to do on it tomorrow. We gotta finish the intake track. We have a nice little S situation here that we made. Wisconsin Race Cars, Matt is finishing that up, and then he's gonna come do the exhaust tomorrow too. So we really wanna do the pop and fire, and then that's pretty much it. All right, so we're gonna try this again. We had the engine full of fluids. We're now filling it with fluids again. It was leaking at the thermostat housing. So our what was once black thermostat housing is now gone back to silver. Sorry, Brian. But we're filling it up. We're gonna hope it's not gonna leak. I'm gonna try to fire this thing up. You excited?
Oh yeah. Long time coming.
She got some.
All the hard work will be paid off.
All right, so thermostat housing not leaking. That's a plus as of right now. And then also I just want to share some information with you guys. This is an AC delete and smog pump, but everything else is still in the factory orientation. And in case this question might come up, or in case you're curious, 87 and a quarter is the yeah, 87 and a quarter is the belt length that we use to squeeze it on, and the part number right there. So 060866 got us a belt that will fit. The tensioner doesn't do much; it just helps with the belt wrap because it doesn't really swing in the direction that is helpful. But we'll see if we can fire this thing off. No go. Attempt number 1 fail.
Oh, the injectors aren't plugged in.
Oh, you're right. The injectors aren't plugged in. We had to unplug the injectors to set the distributor up. Because we got no fuel right now. Alright, we got second attempt. We got the owner on the line. And yeah, it's D time right now. Go ahead, I got the throttle. That bitch is bad! Woo! She sounds good. I mean, we're barely getting it running, but it still sounds wicked. Ooh, it smells good too. Alright, we're getting her going here. I don't know where to put you guys. I'll hold on to you guys for now. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's loud.
Yeah. RPM, the gauge works though.
The tack does, like, kind of accurately?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't really, I just saw it moving. I was at the very end, I was trying to look at it.
Well, you guys heard it. That was the initial start. You guys saw us trying to start it. It didn't work. We had the injectors unplugged. Now we're just gonna start dialing in what's going on, trying to get it to run a little bit better, and yeah, going from there. There's no exhaust on it, so I'm worried that the O2s are trying to correct, which is not gonna help this thing run at all. Anyway, we'll bring you guys an update once we get a little bit better handle on what's going on with this thing. But it is running finally. Oh, it's so sick. Dan, can I get your impressions on this camshaft?
It's loud as hell. It chops like crazy too, and it sounds great.
She fucking wicked.
See what it sounds like with an exhaust?
Woo! Damn, son. So obviously you guys saw that the Lightning is started. We obviously have a lot of work to do on that, but it is getting close to wrap up on it. Next, we have some small projects coming. So tomorrow we're putting the exhaust on the Lightning. You guys will see that in the rest of this video, but just give you a sneak peek for next weekend's episode. Gary Stewart's car is back, the 67. What a beautiful ride. So what's it here for? Obviously we already redid all the wiring in this car. Now it's got a couple oil leaks. The rear differential's a 9-inch. It was like a generic 9-inch. There's a big hole in it, so you could put like a fill cap on it, and they put like a big pipe plug in there, so that's not right. We're gonna fix that. Then there's some other miscellaneous small oil leaks we're gonna try to wrap up on the intake manifold, and the oil filter relocation kit is leaking. So we're just kind of tidying that up, and then miscellaneous fitment on like windows, trim, stuff like that. Try to get it real nice for this year. But it's a badass ride, and make sure you subscribe so you guys can obviously see that in the future. But let's get back to the Lightning. All right, so we're back on the Lightning today. We're getting the exhaust tied up. We brought Matt Lindsay back from Wisconsin Race Cars again. Hey, Matt.
How's it going?
So we got the exhaust going. These are like a pipes collector coming off the Cook's headers. And we're lengthening to get to a common ground here. And then we're putting in a H pipe. It's gonna go right here to collect these two, which is what Matt's working on now. This header kind of came off towards the frame rail and up a little bit too high compared to the other side. So we put a couple angle pieces in here just to correct it, just tacked together for now, and then extended. And now,
getting there.
Getting the H-pipe piece ready. So you can make an H-pipe out of it. Now we started this on open headers, it sounds wicked. And we're putting the Pro XS Borla mufflers on it with turn downs. It's gonna end up having a very similar exhaust to the red car. But that's what we're working on now. We'll give you guys an update once we have more exhaust work done on it. Well, it's been a long day. Matt Lindsay has been welding for the last like hour or two. And he got the custom H-pipe set up and Borla Pro XS mufflers done for the Steel Lightning. They look fantastic. So now we're just getting ready to throw them into the truck. Probably cut the turn downs. They look so good. So now they're getting it ready. We took off the factory hangers, added some of our own hangers. Flashlight pen. Here, your flashlight. Thanks. Added some of our own hangers. Bam, bam. Flanges, good to go. All right, exhaust is underneath the Lightning, and it looks phenomenal. Looks so good. It's very Mustang-esque. My favorite. Those turned out so good, Matt. You like them?
I like them.
Matt likes them. Huh?
I like them a lot.
Yeah, those are really cool. But everything looks according to schedule down here. Now let's just skip to the fun shit. Well guys, we cannot be happier. Dan's walking away because his hair's bad, so is mine. We've been working on the Lightning for like the last 3 days straight, getting stuff figured out. We cannot thank Matt Lindsay enough at Wisconsin Race Cars. In the description down below is a link to his Facebook page. Make sure you go there, like all the pictures on that page, every single one.
He does great work.
He's doing a fantastic job with us.
Yeah.
So I cannot thank him enough for spending his whole entire Sunday out here helping us get caught up. But we got the Lightning fabbed up on all the exhaust done. We have the intake piping.
Needs fit and finish.
It just needs to be trimmed to fit, and we can paint that and install it. But otherwise, it's all good. We had a leaky radiator, so that kind of put us back today. But everything is looking good. But most importantly, you guys have not heard it with the mufflers on. So we're gonna start it up. We're actually gonna see if it'll back itself up, drive itself outside. We're gonna put another car on the lift because this truck doesn't really need anything underneath it anymore for now. It really just needs tuning. So we might work with that. We're gonna do some data logs the next couple days. Hopefully I'll get to drive it a little bit. I'll bring you guys along with me. And sorry for the lack of energy.
It's been a long day, but
It's been a long
like you
freaking
said,
weekend.
well deserved.
We're smoked.
After a long project. This is an awesome moment. Finally, see her move on her own power. This will be awesome. lights and all. Woo! We are pumped. This is great. Oh my gosh, empty shop. It's been a while, but like you said, can't thank Matt Lindsay enough for coming out, helping out. Great guy, does great work. Definitely if you need anything in this area, hit him up. But like you said, we are more than happy with seeing the Lightning move for the first time. Just coming back. Sounds so good. Well, she made it on the shop. Great success for the night. So we're gonna get the next project in here and that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Love all the support. Thank you guys.